So we've talked about competition, and one of the things that we said that competition will help set is the number of organisms that can live in an environment or in an ecosystem. If you only have enough food for 10 deer, well, that's all you can have is 10. You have too many deer, some of them are going to starve to death. So they're either going to die from starvation or they need to leave and find somewhere else to live. That number that can be in an area and survive in that area is carrying capacity. So carrying capacity, which is strangely abbreviated as a capital K, is the number of organisms of one species that an environment can support. As long as the number of individuals is less than the carrying capacity, the number of births will be more than the number of deaths. So if you're having more born than you have dying, well, your number is going to go up. All right? And if it's below carrying capacity, that's what's going to happen. It's going to grow until you reach the carrying capacity. Now, once you reach the carrying capacity, the population is going to kind of stabilize, and it should fluctuate around that carrying capacity. Now, carrying capacity is not a ceiling. It's not like the population grows and then it goes, boop, stop. Doesn't do that. All right? It's probably going to go past the carrying capacity, and then there's too many, and so it'll drop down again, and then there's more room, and so it'll go up again, and then there'll be a little bit too many, and so it'll drop down again. That's what it means by fluctuating around the carrying capacity. This is an example of a carrying capacity graph. This is one that was actually taken out of real life. This little island, Walla Walla Island, it's real, all right? It didn't have any deer on it. It was in the middle of a great big lake. The lake froze one winter. A little herd of deer got on the island. Summer came. They're stuck on the island. So now they're living on the island. So about 10 deer got across to the island. And there were no predators, lots of food, so their population started going up. Well, they went right past the carrying capacity, which was about 80 deer. They shot right on past it, and so some of the deer starved to death. And then once they got back down here to that carrying capacity, ever since then they've stayed right around the carrying capacity, going a little up, a little down. All right? And that's how it works in nature when everything is balancing each other out. They're going to stay right around that carrying capacity.